Today we're going to get into algebra. Ooh. Some of you are covering your faces. Some of you are scared. Don't be scared. It's actually pretty easy. It really is. Do you remember when you were back in like first grade and you had problems like this? 5 plus blank equals 8. Do you remember that? What's the answer? 3. Well, instead of a blank, now we do this. That's all we do. We just change that blank with a letter, and then we find out, what does x equal? Well, x equals 3. And then you take this 3 and you plug it in right there, and then that solves the problem, right? So it's actually very easy. It really is. A lot of people get very scared of the word algebra, and it really isn't that scary. You just need to understand how it works. Today we're going to talk about things called variables and constant and algebraic expression. If you watched the weather in the morning and you saw that it was going to be partly cloudy with variable winds, what do you think variable means? No. Fast? Then maybe it might be slow. It changes. It's something that changes. A variable is something that always is constantly changing. And the word constant, what does the word constant mean? I don't know quite nonstop. If I said that Charlie is constantly crying, what's he doing? Always. He's always crying. It always happens, constant. It stays the same. It's always there. And we talked about numerical expressions the other day. Numerical expressions are number sentences with numbers and symbols. Well, algebraic expression means it's got numbers, symbols, and letters. Ooh. So a variable is a letter or symbol that represents a quantity that can change. Notice, variable and change. These two words go together, variable and change. Constant is a quantity that does not change. So constant and not change always go together. And an algebraic expression contains one or more variables and may contain operation symbols. So P times 7 is an algebraic expression. Notice it has a P, which would be a variable, and it's got a 7, which is a number, and it's got a symbol, times. Algebraic expression. Okay? So. Uh-oh. I have a blinking light there. Let's see. Why are these not algebraic expressions over here on the right side? Why are they not algebraic expressions? Because they don't have a letter in it. And the ones over on the left side have a letter in it, so they are algebraic expressions. All right. So I know this looks scary because it's got a number, it's got a symbol, it's got a letter. It looks so scary, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. All I'm doing for these problems, I take this 16 and I plug it right in there. So this is essentially 5 times 16. See that? And 5 times 16 is 80. Now for the next one, what goes here is we need to take this 27 and we plug it in to y. So what do you think goes in that little spot? 135? I'm not sure. 27 times 5. I'm going to do distributive property. So 2 times 5 is 10. Add a 0, 100. 35. 135. Is that what you said? Okay, good. And then for this blank right here, someone tell me, what do we do? 35 times 5. We take this 35, we plug it in for y. That's a really bad arrow. We take that 35 and we plug it in for y, and we have 5 times 35, which is 175. Everyone agree with that? Yes? Oh my gosh. Look at that ugly, ugly algebraic expression. It's got division, it's got addition, it's got exponents. That thing looks terrible, doesn't it? Ooh, gross. Well, this one right here, we plug that 20 in for z, and we know the answer is going to be 20. Let's see if we get it right. So eventually this problem is going to be 20 divided by 5 plus 4 squared. Now, what do we know about this right here besides the fact that it's a numerical expression? Why is this a numerical expression, by the way, and not an algebraic expression? Why is this numerical? No, it's got symbols. It's got a division. It's got an addition. It doesn't have any letters, which would be it doesn't have a variable. So let's solve this problem. What do we have to do first? Why? Okay, we have to solve for the exponent because of dear Aunt Sally. Please excuse her. Please excuse dear Aunt Sally. That means we do parentheses first. There are no parentheses. Excuse is exponents, which is right here. So we go 20 divided by 5 plus, what is 4 to the second power? 16. It's not 8. It's not 8. Just in case you were concerned that it was 8. 4 to the second power is 4 times 4. And what do we do next? Do we do 20 divided by 5, or do we do 5 plus 16? What do we do next? 20 divided by 5. So please, parentheses, excuse exponents. My dear, multiplication and division, 20 divided by 5 is 4 plus 16, which is 20. And that's how it turns out. Okay? So what I want you guys to do on your whiteboards is I want you guys to figure out this 45. Somebody tell me what goes here. Okay, so for 45, for this, we're going to plug 45 in for z. It'll be 45 divided by 5 plus 4 to the second power. 45 divided by 5 plus 16, because we do this first, Then 45 divided by 5 is 9, plus 16, which is 25. For the next one, some of you have worked on those already. I want everybody to work on the next one. Get that plugged in there. Aiden, follow along. 60 divided by 5 plus 4 to the second power. In order to show your work, you have to show one step at a time that you do. So what you need to do is your first step is this right there. So 60 divided by 5. Everything else stays the same except for the one step you're doing. Plus 16. 4 to the second power is 16. Then our next step, we're going to do this part of the problem. 60 divided by 5 is 12 plus 16. And then we solve that for that, and it's 28. Things just got a lot easier, didn't it? You don't even have to write these on your whiteboards. What goes in this spot? 10. 4. Take 36, plug it in right there. We have 36 divided by 9, which is 4. This one, plug it in for the x right there. What goes there? 6. 54 divided by 9 is 6. Very good. Next problem. It does get a little bit harder. Okay. Everybody figure out what goes right here on your whiteboards. All right, for the 9, you take the 9, you plug it in for z, so you have 8 times 9 plus 2 to the third. This 2 to the third is 8 times 9 plus 8. We do this part of the problem next. 72 plus 8, which is 80. There's one thing that I definitely want to show all of you guys. For the next one, most of you've got this down. So you take 11 and you plug it in here. And so you'll have 8 times 11 plus 2 to the third. You see this little dot here? Do you guys know that little dot means multiplication? I want you to understand that. Sometimes you guys come in here into the 6th grade and you go, what's that little dot mean? Just so you know, that little dot means multiplication. Okay? So let's solve this problem. 2 to the third is, again, 8. So 8 times 11 plus 8. 8 times 11 is 88. Plus 8 is 96. Okay, let's see what else they have in store for us. You can write multiplication and division expressions without using the times and division. By the way, that's actually exactly what I was just showing you. X times 3, like that, like that, like that. This one right here, don't lose that or forget that. If you have a number right next to a letter, those two are being multiplied. Do you understand that? This is 3 times x. Do you see that? 3 times x. Now you know why we start using the dot. Because up until now, you've used an x meaning times. Well, now we're doing algebra, and a lot of times x is used as a letter. And we don't want to get anyone confused. Is x x or is x times? That's why from now on, I want you to start using a dot for your times symbol. I wish they would have started that earlier. I wish they would have given you a dot back in 1st grade instead of the time symbol, but that's what they've done. And so you guys have to change gears and start using the dot. This is 3 times x. Now, some of you are going to do this. Some of you are going to want to do this. x3. That's not acceptable unless this x is in parentheses. Always put the number first, 3x. If you don't, you are going to lose points on tests and quizzes. I will take partial credit off if you write it incorrectly. Do you understand that? So this is a new way to write multiplication. We also have new ways to write division. What do you think 35 divided by y looks like? What's another way to write that? Any ideas? A slash mark? Do you know that every fraction you've ever seen is a division problem? 35 over y. Top to bottom as you read it. 35 divided by y. You cannot do this. That's different. That's y divided by 35. Is that what this says right here? No. It's 35 divided by y. So don't do this. That's not correct. It's 35 divided by y, top to bottom. Okay? Had to show you those couple of things because you're going to see that on your homework. You're going to see stuff like that. Okay? As far as your homework goes, I want you to do, your assignment is going to be page 56. To 57. I want you to do 4 to 10 even. And I want you to do 11 to 25 all. So that's out of your textbook.